Guys, welcome to another video. Today is officially a week that I've owned the Genesis, and I think today we are going to go on a little drive and I'm going to kind of give you guys my opinion and things that I dislike and things that I like about the Genesis. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for the ride and we'll go from there. Guys, so as you can see, I'm currently driving and I just realized something. So I brought the GoPro with me so I could wear the head mount, but you can't film anything if you don't have an SD card. I forgot the SD card at home and I am kind of far into the drive now and I really don't want to go back. So I'm just going to film with my phone, make things work, make the best out of a bad situation. So stay tuned, guys. I'll put a clip on the road that I just drove. It was actually a very beautiful drive. Off here at this little like recreation area. Nobody's here, so I'm gonna kind of go over a couple things, like I said, that I don't like and what I really like about the car. We'll go ahead and we'll start off with the cons of owning a Genesis Coupe, and here's what they are. So honestly, from a driver's perspective, in my opinion, your driver's wheel is basically what you have contact with, obviously. I really don't like the steering wheel only because it's leather all the way around, and when you're driving for a long period of time, your hands start to sweat. Alright, now con number 2. Honestly, I think this is a thing with every sports car. There's literally only 2 cup holders. That's it. And they're not horrible, but they could hold a little more. Alright, guys, and I think number 3, I'm going to be honest, is where they put the air vents inside. But while you're driving, if you drive normal, it's, 10 and 2. You got an air vent that blows here, and you have an air vent right there that blows there. Yes, it helps with the sweating issue that I mentioned in the first one, but sometimes your hands just get cold and it doesn't feel right. So then you have to turn off the AC and all that fun stuff. Now let's talk about the 3 things that I honestly really like about this car. Number 1, I'm going to be straight up honest, is I'm honestly surprised about how much turbo noise this car actually makes stock. So usually with a turbo car and it being stock, it's really restricted on what it does. But just on the drive that I've done today, I noticed that when I'm in a really low gear and I barely apply any throttle just to spool the turbo up a little bit, you fully hear it spool up, and then when you let off, you hear a little bit of the blow off, which honestly stock, like I said, you don't hear a lot of, but it's not bad. All right, number 2 on the things that I like about the Genesis. Honestly, I like how responsive everything is. I mean, just steering and everything, it's super smooth. The gear shifts are super smooth as well. Throttle response could be a little bit better, but I'm not complaining. I feel like if I get rid of the stock airbox and do like a cold air intake or something like that, it'll free up the little bit of turbo lag that's there when it spools up and kind of make it more responsive in that matter. Other than that, top notch on everything on that. I think the third and final thing that I actually really like about this car is how much grip it actually has. I noticed that when I put it in sport mode and I actually hammer the throttle from a dig, it actually doesn't spin, which I'm very surprised about. Considering how wide this car is, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it's got, I think, stock, it's got like 235s in the rear, which isn't huge, but I don't know if it's the kind of tire that's currently on the car that I got from the dealership, but it hooks. It doesn't spin. The only time I find it spin is obviously, say, if I turn around in like a rock patch or something. It spins a little bit when I try to get out. Other than that, it's got quite a bit of grip. There's one more thing that I really like about this car. And that is honestly the gauges and everything. It's so gorgeous in this car at night when everything is lit up, like the turbo gauge and everything like that. Everything's digital and it different colors, and I like it a lot. Guys, so I think just kind of a quick video here. I think I am going to go ahead and end the video here. I kind of just wanted to give you my review and what my thoughts were on the 2013 Genesis Coupe after a week of driving it stock. In my opinion, I think it's time for mods, so stay tuned for the channel. This car is going to get not a huge bump in power, but a little bit here and there, and we'll see what the outcome will be. So guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on those notifications so you never miss another video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.